The movement of the population from rural areas to the cities brought a new emphasis on providing students with the technical skills needed for jobs in business and industry. During the 1920s, the school enrollments increased exponentially, and between 1920 and 1930, the enrollments increased from 231,000 to 592,000 students. The new scientific and mathematical advancements taking place in this age from progressive reformers such as John Dewey fueled a great desire to learn in America that led to the need for teachers, facilities, and funding, especially at the end of the 1920s. New scientific classes, forms of physical education, geography, industrial arts, etc., expanded the traditional focuses of education that had previously been reading, writing, and arithmetic, and led to more self-expression in the education system than ever before.
The overcrowding of the schools caused by the World War I baby boom and the progressive era reforms caused our school committee to decide that we needed to build a new school to contain all of the students, or adopt a two-platoon plan for school scheduling. The two-platoon program was the idea of splitting the grades into two separate time periods. The 10th, 11th, and 12th grades would go in the morning, and the 8th and 9th grades would go in the afternoon. The two-platoon plan was rejected by the parents in favor of a modified version of the junior high school plan, which called for the creation of the new school building. This plan was accepted by the school committee and the rest of the town and started in 1924, with the idea that it would be ready for use in September of 1925, the beginning of the next school year.
In the 1920s, Lexington high school students were very focused on getting into a good college, just as they are now. Lexington had a large number of pupils compared to its school population who entered the high school each year with a worthy ambition of college entrance. Students attended schools such as Boston University, Harvard and Radcliffe, Boston College, and Mount Holyoke. However, many less students attended college now, about 27%. Lexington divided its student body into three types of pupils, depending on what the student wished to do after graduation. The students in the commercial department had more careful vocational guidance, and after graduation would enter the business world. This was the most popular choice, around 31% followed this route. The college pupil was introduced to various fields of service in college work. The practical arts pupil had a chance to explore the various trades as he or she continued his or her vocational training, and after graduation would follow up on their vocational training, which about 4% did. Other students either stayed at home, were married, or went to specialized schools such as pharmacy or physical education schools.
By the mid-1920s, the Lexington Public Schools were well underway making progressive reforms in their curriculum. The aim of these changes was primarily to address the needs of the individual student and to do away with subjects that would not be useful to students in the future. Progressive education stressed a distancing from the three R's, reading, writing, and arithmetic, by adding courses in home economics, geography, physical education, and sciences. Indeed, in the year 1925, the Lexington Public Schools adapted new courses in physical education, household arts, and manual arts. An educational program that deals only with the intellectual development and disregards the physical cannot be considered a success, stated Superintendent Thomas Grindle. In the junior and senior high schools, pupils studied general sciences, and their schedules also included English, geography, history, drawing art appreciation, and music, with one assembly period a week for student performances and announcements, and club period in which they could try out their individual talents in groups such as Glee Club, school paper, orchestra, camera, sewing, drama, and debate. Grindle claimed in 1926, "We are doing more now than ever to make our schoolwork adaptable to the individual's child." The schools began helping students with special needs as well. Following the ideals of progressive educators, the Lexington schools were making rapid progress to adapt their curriculum to the social, economic, and intellectual needs of the time. Today, the Lexington High School student population has increased to almost 2,000 students, and the school committee makes adjustments just like they did in the 20s. Now, most students choose to attend college after graduating. There are over 100 student clubs and activities, and the course of studies offers more than 200 classes. Lexington continues to react to the cultural and societal changes in technology. More and more, Lexington High School produces independent, well-rounded students thanks to the educational reforms that started in the 1920s.